right, welcome folks to the night game. All right, always excited to have night games here at the Pioneer Valley Regional High School soccer field. My name is Tyler Warble, bringing you the play-by-play action of this game. Boys varsity soccer, Greenfield Green Wave versus your Pioneer Panthers. Just about to be underway. These two teams met up as the first game of the season for them. Earlier at the beginning of September, came away with a 1-1 tie. It'll be interesting to see what comes out of this. I'm sure both teams have been excited to have a rematch and see what comes out of it. Getting themselves started, feeling ready. And of course, as always, thank you folks for tuning in, whether you're watching this live streamed broadcast on cable in HD or checking it out later on. Happy that you're here. But there's nothing quite like being here under the lights, watching the action live. So if you're at home watching this and you have an opportunity to come down and check it out, definitely encourage you to do so. Pioneer gets inside the box real early, can't pull the trigger on a shot. Greenfield clears it out. Greenfield on the attack. Ball gets tapped out on the far side. It'll be a green throw. And out of bounds off of Greenfield. Pioneer throws it in, throws a go-getter. Alex McClellan gets a tap on it, but no one will get there before Green Wave goalie scoops it up. Thrown out to midfield. Braden Tippanyuk puts it back into Greenfield territory. Nice putting it through, but Judah Glenn half a step in front of the ball and behind the Greenfield defense. That's going to be an offsides. Greenfield keeper puts it to the far side. Unless I am mistaken, this is Liam Lawson that is in keeper for Greenfield. Ball shot from far out, scooped up by Gavin Gamble. Ball headed to the corner. Greenfield player not gonna mess around. Taps the ball out and gives defense time to come back and set themselves up. Thrown in. Lawson snags the ball, throws it out. Nice job keeping the ball in. And goes out off a Panther. Greenfield looking to knock just at the top of the goal box. Pioneer defense tosses it back out. Ball moving down the lane on the far side. McClellan not able to get a hold of it. Greenfield takes it back out. But not before Pioneer snags it and tries to put it back in play. Switches it over to the top of the goal box. Judah Glenn goes to the outside, gets double teamed, kicked away and out of bounds. Looks like it'll be a corner kick for Pioneer. Tom Smith with a kick. Goes to the far side. Alex McClellan looks to get ahead on it. Tough bounce. Lawson's up to the task. Snags it. Rolls it back out to his teammate. Greenfield tosses it back to do some resetting, replanning. Hopefully moving the ball through. Greenfield is going to have a shot. Comes down. Surprisingly, no call. Looks like he was taken down from the back. Judah Glenn moves with the ball. Gets cleared by number 15, Malcolm Briggs. Nice emergency defensive play by Briggs. Sends that ball out of there. No one's going to get that without giving Greenfield enough time to get back and mark up. It's a little bit of confusion about whether or not it was a throw or a kick. And the referees are going to determine. Looks like the far ref made the call as a corner. A little bit of confusion. I suppose it's really hard when you punt the ball away, trying to line it up, especially if it goes right over the corner. Kicked over, looking for that head. Ball's bouncing around. No one really has possession. Can't get a shot off. Tom Smith tries to get a kick. Blocked by Greenfield's number 14, Arthur Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick does a good job of playing that protection. It's really difficult to see where the ball is with that mess of players just inside the box. Again to the far side, looking for that head. That has been a successful plan in the past. We've seen it in previous games. Another corner is warranted. Greenfield doing a great job with the tight defense near the goal. Looking for that shot, and it goes in. Jack Glazier with the first goal of the game. Jack Glazier, a rather unusual goal, seeing as he plays usually mid-halfback. And Pioneer is on the board 8.5 minutes into the first 40 minutes of this game. Pioneer throw. In towards the box, looking for the shot. Could not get the right toe on it. Greenfield defense clears it out of the danger zone. trying to hang on to it. Pioneer battling to take possession back. Well, switches to some open real estate. And ball is sent out of bounds across the river into East Northfield. Ball moves out wide. Tad Loud gives it a tap out of bounds. Greenfield threading through, getting swarmed by black jerseys. Ball heads to the far corner. Greenfield casts it out. Judah Glenn looking to keep it in. Can't hang on to it. Puts it out of bounds. It'll be a Greenfield goal kick. Moves it up short to the far side. Looking to have clean passing to get it out of their defensive area. Pioneer drops it back to reset. Ball heads out of bounds. Oh, nice idea. Greenfield retakes it on the far side. Can hang on to it, moves back and forth between players. Good battle for the ball. Heads out of bounds. Pioneer throw. Nice idea, switching it over. Greenfield gets to it, tries to switch it back. Greenfield having time to set up the attack. Stolen away and kicked away. Pioneer sending it through to the far side. Put out of bounds for a Pioneer throw. Oh, nice try to keep the ball in. That will go over to Greenfield. Greenfield mounting the attack. A little miscommunication on the give and go. Drop through, looking for Alex McClelland, who gives chase over towards the corner. Not able to get there before the ball comes out. Puts it back in real quick, finds Glenn. Greenfield takes it away. And nice put over to the far corner. A little too much mustard on that one. No one's going to chase it down before it heads out of bounds. Be a Greenfield kick. Pioneer throw. Tippiniuk puts it in. Looking for Glenn. Gets tapped out of bounds again by Greenfield. Another black throw. And punted out of Greenfield territory. Players give chase. Oh, Greenfield almost comes up with it, rolls outside of the line just before he could get there. Nice job switching it up to some open real estate. Finding Will Glazier resetting. Drops it back to Jack Glazier. Jack finding Colleen. Colleen takes a shot. Nice snag by Lawson. Greenfield on the attack. And kicked away by Glazier. Ooh, Greenfield knocking on the goal box, gives it a shot. Gamble scoops it up. Who wants it in midfield? A few bounces. McClellan gives a go get it. First one there is keeper. Jack Campbell puts it in. Nice job by Jackson Campbell. Pioneer takes two. Just before the 20-minute mark. the half of the first half, and a timeout is called. And if you're enjoying this program, should also point out that it's homecoming week for Pioneer, which means this Friday, October 4th, back-to-back soccer games, boys varsity soccer versus Sci-Tech right here on this very field at the Pioneer Valley Regional High School. That'll be at 4 p.m. Definitely come and check that out. Support your local athletes. It's homecoming, so it's a little more, quote, special of a game. Hopefully the community comes out, gives great support to these local athletes. And then just after that game at 6 p.m., girls varsity soccer versus Renaissance School. That'll be happening again at 6 p.m. 4 p.m. boys, 6 p.m. girls. Plenty of soccer all afternoon and evening. Double header soccer games. Definitely want to check that out. Players are heading back out after their timeout. Over to Colleen, to Glenn. Glenn is going to look for Campbell. The Campbell shot. Scooped up by Lawson. Tippanyuk looking to switch it up. Finds Colleen in the middle. Ball gets by. Greenfield taking some time. Defensively, if Pioneer is going to give them time, they're going to take it. See what they can reset. Puts the ball forward. Tad Loud says he doesn't want it and sends it out of bounds past midfield. Some tight ball movement and small spaces. Greenfield clears it out, switches it over. Defense moves it forward. Sent out of bounds. It'll be a white throw at about midfield. Nice switch up by Rediker. Campbell back to clean. Greenfield takes it away. Resets at midfield. Nice give and go. Rediker sending it forward for Campbell. Thrown out by the goalie before he can get there. Greenfield mounting up an attack. Switching it over to some open space midfield. Over to the other side. Greenfield can have a shot. Kicked away before they can pull that trigger. Pioneer having a tough time. There we go, getting it out of shooting range. Greenfield looking to put it right back in there. Finding Campbell. Campbell's got some real estate, but gets double teamed. Tries to send the ball forward down the line for Glenn. Rolls out of bounds before anyone can get there. Greenfield throw. Campbell switching it over. Finding McClellan. McClellan can't hang on to it. Greenfield clears it over. Picked up by Colleen. He's going to look for the cross. Tried to scoop it. Ricocheted off a Greenfield player. It'll be Pioneer corner kick. Rediker with the corner. Looking for that head again. Headed out of bounds. Greenfield goal kick. Greenfield on the attack. It'll be a Greenfield throw. And ball shot from pretty far out, goes a little bit wide. It'll be a Pioneer goal kick.
I'm the coach, I'm not telling you to shoot that. Let's keep it. Let's get a good opportunity. Let's go. Hey, right away.
And the sun's going down. Night lights are on. Perfect autumn evening. Out here, Snack Shack is open. Love nights like this here at Pioneer.
Hey, don't run away. Oh, shot. Guys, what are we doing?
Oh, and a Dangerous slide from the back. Crossed over. No one's able to connect. Out of bounds.
I'm keeping a stat. Don't worry about it. You can't come in from behind slide. Hey, if we have 3 shots on target and 3 goals, who cares how we stop the other thing? Let's work good opportunities. Let's figure out where they are, and let's communicate it. We need 2 hits, so we need a free one. Let's talk about it.
Greenfield comes up with the goal kick. Stolen away. Brody Welcome. Danny Paquette. Over to Glenn. Goalie wanted to scoop it up. Ball got stolen away. Kicked away.
Can't get stuck too far. We'll need you here. Don't let it run through. Yes, up. Go, go, go. No.
True to Glenn. Turning on the Jets. Cleveland over to Glenn. Glenn looking across it through.
Hey, we gotta be sure if it's going to the
Good protection by the Greenfield defense. Will be another Pioneer corner.
Move on, next play. Forward, let's work with the midfield, please. Don't run away from them. They're there, they're helping.
Rediker with the corner. Scoops it up. Looking for that head. Nice attempt at a bicycle kick, but could be surprisingly not dangerous. Good protection by the goalie.
Hey, look up, look up, look up, look up. All right, look up.
And a push from behind, no doubt.
You have Jack, use him. You have a quick outlet, get it to him.
Greenfield will get the kick. Headed away by Ted Loud. Ball sent down the lane towards the corner. No one's going to get there before the goalie rolls it out to his defense. They switch it over to some open real estate. Drops it back. And switches it up to the far side.
Caleb, work with them. Yep. How much time? Outside, then you gotta come back in. Work hard, work hard.
And out of bounds. Be a Pioneer throw. Nice job, kick forward, Jackson Campbell. Good defense there by Greenfield. Be careful about the offsides. Pioneer does a good job with that. Ball goes out of bounds off of Greenfield. Bounded by Redeker. Looking for the shot. Out of bounds. Off of Greenfield, it'll be a corner kick.
Top of the box, in there. Top box, let's go, let's go.
Redeker to take the kick. Looking for that head. Alex McCullen puts the ball forward. It's all Greenfield getting a hold of that. Looking to put it through. Greenfield defense pushing Pioneer forwards out of their box smartly.
Behind you, no. They'll cover it. Wait. Box, please.
Redeker with a throw. Well, it comes through, but dropped to the Pioneer defense. It's to put the ball back in that area. Judah Glenn comes out of the mess with it. Heading up, looking for that cross. It's a hard task navigating through multiple defense players. Greenfield now owning the midfield. Puts the ball through, takes it away, switches it up to some open space. Jack Campbell has a little bit of time. Tries to put it down towards the corner. Brody Welcome challenges. And a white throw. Nice throw in towards midfield. Finding the player to the outside. Jack Laurie gives the ball back towards midfield to reset. Ball get in, sneak it in there. Lucian ricochets, scooped up by Gamble. Kicks it back out. Greenfield on the attack. Navigating through. Looking for who to cross it to. Dips it back a little bit, has some real estate, goes for the shot. Sends it sailing over the goal and out of bounds.
Let's work it. Or Nate. Or Coach, I'm going to the bathroom real quick. Get the form right. Go. Let's work it. Okay, let's go get Ivan.
Greenfield on the attack again. Good ball movement, moves it to some open area. Interrupted by the Pioneer defense. Hangs onto it. It's out of bounds. Greenfield throw. Arthur Fitzpatrick with the throw. Puts it in, finds Caleb Thomas. McClellan to Campbell, to Glenn. Glenn sends it forward, trying to find McClellan. Greenfield tries to clear it. Campbell to Redeker. Back to Campbell in the corner. Campbell got some space to cross. And little surprising on that one. It was definitely a push from behind. A dangerous play called, so it'll be a Greenfield kick. Nice ball movement, finding some open space, sends it forward, trying to find Glenn. Lawson gets there first. Redeker trying to dip the ball in. Not wanting the offsides. Judah Glenn puts the ball over, can't line it up. McClellan comes up with it in the corner and gets good defense there by Greenfield. Kicked away. That was Malcolm Briggs. Number 16, Cole Cross. Clearing that out of there. Glaziers sends it over to the opposite corner. Brody Welcome looks to put it through. Shot! And Judah Glenn gets himself on the board. Pioneer with 3 goals in the first half, just as we run out of regulation time in the first half. All the additional time is running on referee's courtesy. And that is the first half. Pioneer scoring 3 goals in the first 40 minutes of this game, taking the lead. But there's still another 40 minutes left of this exciting game. We will see what happens when we come back. PNC TV is going to take a short break during this halftime. When we come back, more varsity soccer action. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks. Another 40 minutes coming your way. This exciting boys varsity soccer. Greenfield Green Wave versus the Pioneer Panthers. Fantastic crowd out there. Glad folks are showing up. As I said earlier, a beautiful, beautiful, crisp autumn evening. Love it. Love the all sports. And we are underway. Good ball movement. Tom Smith was discussing possible outcomes of this game with him before we started. Greenfield with a shot. Sails over the crossbeam. Good leap as a protective measure by Gavin Gamble. But Pioneer with a 3-0 lead going into the second half. And the last time these two teams saw each other at Greenfield ended in a tie. But 40 minutes is an eternity for situations that can take seconds, such as goals. Boy, it can change so quickly. Pioneer needs to make sure they stay frosty on the defense. Drop back. Greenfield looking to push the ball forward. Awkward bounce there. Ball sent way out there. Going to be an easy scoop for Lawson. Redeker looking to put the ball in there. Alex McClellan looking to get his. This gives it a little bit too much lift. It'll be a Greenfield goal kick. Redeker looking to switch it up. Finds Campbell on the far side, heads to the corner. He's going to look to bring it back into shooting range, taking it in himself. Looks to pop it over. A little too high for the one-touch shot Campbell was looking for. It'll be a Greenfield goal kick. Jack Glazier threads it through. It's taken away by Caleb Thomas. Clivens Michael. He'll take the ball forward. Good resetting by Greenfield. Laurie drops it back. Greenfield puts it back in. Where's the corner? Will Glazier will send that ball out.
In and out, right? Quickly. And don't get impatient. Support, don't be impatient.
Judah Glenn was opening up the throttle with some open real estate, heading down towards the corner. Pioneers going to need to get themselves in position, but not before the Greenfield defense clears it. Forces Pioneer to reset their attack.
Hey, right away. Hey, Malcolm, Liam, let's set him. Let's set it. Let's set it. Nate, Malcolm. Hey. Let's be alive here.
Campbell looking for the cross. Ricochets off an elbow. It'll be a Pioneer kick. And the wall may be a tad too close. Referee's going to check it out. And it was. And looking to put it through. Nobody will touch it before it heads out of bounds. Greenfield kick.
Work hard. Go. Hey, work together. Build together.
Nice kick over towards midfield. Finds his player. Gets tapped away and interrupting Pioneer on the attack. Campbell trying to figure out what to do with it. Tries to thread it through. Oh, good ball movement. Like Cliven's Michael. Greenfield switches it up, trying to find Thomas over in the corner. It's knocked away by Will Glazier. Now Jack Glazier. As the ball forward, Glenn looking to get a handle on it. Greenfield will knock it out of bounds off of Glenn, getting the throw. Nice play. Greenfield now again on the attack. Stolen away by Jack Glazier. Ball heads out of bounds. Be a Greenfield throw. Caleb Thomas. Nice juke, looking for the cross. Body blocked by Redeker. And a handball on the forearm by Maton Smith. Definitely accidental. A great pass. I think he might not have been expecting such a quick pass, and that's why the header caught him off guard and in the forearm. And Hart skipped a brief moment on that bounce, but Gavin's a tall kid. He can snag that. Pioneer with a throw on the heels of Judah Glenn. Tough collecting it, not before the defense kicks it out. Jackson Campbell will throw it back in. Finds Redeker. Redeker looking across it. Giving the head. Didn't line up properly, out of bounds. Great idea.
Hey, what's that? Effort. Who wants it?
Be a Greenfield throw.
Patience, let's build together.
Ball comes down, looking to collect to get a shot. Blocked shot by McClellan and cleared by Greenfield.
Hey, work with them. Look up.
Clemens Michael moves the ball forward to Laurie. A little miscommunication on the give and go. And dangerous play called on Greenfield. I think it had to do with the player being down but still reaching the leg out to go for the ball. I think that is how the referee is weighing in on that. And the wall is much closer than 10 steps. Of course, I always feel like that's probably an intentional thing. It delays the time, gives players the ability to mark up. Jack Glazier with a shot and puts it in. Jack Glazier now with 2 goals. That kick powering through. Nothing touched that besides the back of the net. Greenfield drops the ball back. Pioneer hustling in for pressure. Nice give and go to reset. Judah Glenn at the top of the box. Swarmed by green jerseys, and it's cleared. Baton Smith with the ball. Getting in there, hoping to get a shot. He's running out of real estate off of the pole. It is rolling, slowly stops. Couldn't be more closer to being out of bounds without actually being so. And Greenfield clears it out of there. Nice try by Baton Smith. Good ball movement, good finding some open space and resetting. Clivens Michael, good move. Switches it over to Thomas. Thomas chased it down towards the corner. He's going to try to keep it in bounds and hopefully knock it off the player. Looks like he does. And Greenfield will get a corner kick.
Caleb, go, Caleb!
Greenfield with a kick. Goes far over, looking for the head. Nice connection there, but defense clears it out of there, turns it into a throw for Greenfield.
Get one, let's go, build one, let's go!
And Glazier clears it to some open space. Ball heads out of bounds. The Greenfield throw. Oh, will be a Greenfield throw. Alex McClelland hobbling around a little bit. To be honest, the past few games that we've been covering for Pioneer, Alex has been nursing a little bit of soreness on his foot. Looks like kind of the shock of that, kind of like two people kicking the ball on opposite sides at the same time. Finally caught up with him. It gave him kind of that shocker up his leg. Hopefully he'll be all right. Last game, he did go down and had to come off for a little bit, but he then substituted back in, so hopefully he can heal up properly and be back on the field. Of course, I hate to see him constantly going back out there with a small injury, only waiting for something more serious. Hopefully that never comes. Judah Glenn with the ball. Stolen away and sent down the line. Redeker switching it up to some open space. Great one-touch plays by Pioneer. Finding Glenn on the far side. And kicked out, ricocheting off of Glenn. Greenfield kick. Open out wide, Greenfield moves the ball forward, finds Laurie. Interrupted, stolen. Baton Smith stalls. Matt Reshaw moves the ball forward from Smith. Greenfield takes over. Jack Glazier navigating through. Feeds it over, tries to find Smith. Goes wide, looks to cross it or shoot. Not exactly sure which one that was, but great placement. Way to be there for Jack Glazier's pass. It will be a Greenfield kick. Up to Redeker. Redeker battling. Campbell to Smith. Smith feeding it over to Colleen. Greenfield defense takes it away, sends it forward. Tippanyuk clears the ball out of bounds. Tad Loud sends the ball out towards midfield. Colleen's there to drop it. Oh, miscommunication there. Clive Michael. Looking for Judah Glenn, feeds it through. Glenn with a shot over to the corner. Glenn gets two. Great ball placement. Good coordination. Pioneer did everything right on that one. Nice one touching over to the side. Looking to move the ball forward down the lane. Heads out of bounds. Greenfield throw. Another Greenfield throw. This time, another Greenfield throw. This time off of Judah Glenn. Greenfield, no doubt, looking to get it out of that lane. And sent out of bounds. The Pioneer throw. Oh, nice snag there by Lawson. Great idea by Pioneer, but Good defensive awareness by the Greenfield keeper. Caleb Thomas looking for a shot. Ricocheted off a Pioneer player. I think. Well, I guess it did not ricochet off a Pioneer player. It will be a Pioneer goal kick. Good ball movement there. Over towards the corner. Drops it back. Puts the ball through. Glazier clears it. Might reshot. Keep hitting it in bounds. Greenfield drops it back. Colleen to reshot. To Glenn. Greenfield moving the ball through. Good ball movement. Colleen with the ball. Crosses it over. Tries to connect with Danny Paquette. Greenfield takes over at about midfield. Laurie trying hard to navigate through. Gets swarmed by black jerseys. And a little bit of a push off there by Redeker. And rightfully so, Greenfield will have a kick. Oh, nice touch there on the head. But nothing Gamble can't handle. Kicks the ball away, trying to find reshot. And headed out of bounds. It'll be a Pioneer throw. And kicked away by the Greenfield defense. Good ball movement. Caleb Thomas feeds it over to Lucian Volosenko. Thomas drops it back. And ball kicked out of bounds. Nice throw in. Punted out wide. Oh, nice to see Alex McClelland in this time as some defense. Shot ricocheted off of Pioneer defense. Greenfield on the attack. Tippanyuk taking the ball forward. Slide tackled away. Jack Glazier will take over. Ball heads out of bounds. Greenfield throw. Throws it in back towards the goalie. Good ball movement by Greenfield. Pioneer interrupts the motion. Caleb Thomas comes up with it. Heading over towards the corner. Before he can cross it, Pioneer defense clears it away. Paquette over to McClelland. Finds Colleen. Colleen moves it forward for welcome. It's interrupted by Greenfield. Pioneer still in possession. Ball moved inside the box. Greenfield continually moving the ball outside. Not going to make it easy. And cleared over to Thomas. Thomas has some open real estate to move. Shot. Nice job by David Jean Noel. Great job, good position, taking advantage of the opportunity, taking the shot. Be a Pioneer goal kick. Will Glazier putting the ball forward. Pioneer has no time to mount an attack. Ball heads out of bounds. Alex McClelland, the throw. Ball heads over to the corner. Greenfield looking at what to do with it. And sends it out of bounds. Pioneer throw. Gamble steps out, clears it. Stolen away by Greenfield. Moving in towards the middle. Crosses through. Great block. Amazing snag by Gavin Gamble. Greenfield feeding it over to the corner. Shot goes wide. Out of bounds. It'll be a Pioneer goal kick. Nice kick towards midfield, finds Paquette. Paquette looking for Tippanyuk. Far back shot. But take what you can get, right? Ball goes a little bit wide. Another Pioneer goal kick.
Yeah, hey, keep going. Hey, finish this. See where it is. You got to lock in, coming up. Keep the energy. Let's work it. Short.
Short ball to Jack Glazier. Rin Tippanyuk after the races chasing the ball down. Ball gets moved out of bounds before he can make something happen. No doubt Pioneer is curating some attacks for the sake of one of Pioneer's fullbacks to get a goal himself. And setting up for the kick. Tippanyuk to take it. Trying to get that head. A little too much elevation on that one. Out of bounds. Good ball movement. Pioneer steals it away. Greenfield takes it back. Moves it down the line. Rolls out of bounds before anyone can do anything. McClellan with the throw. Glazier sends it back. Also out of bounds for a Greenfield throw. Under a minute and a half left of regulation time. Pioneer leading 5-0. Hayden Gerard puts the ball right inside the box. Goalie snags it, rolls it out. Makes quick work of clearing that ball. Out wide to Caleb Thomas. Thomas triple teamed. Has a tough time hanging on to it. Well, it goes out of bounds. It'll be a Greenfield throw. Nice shot in there. Gamble makes quick work of it. Jack Glazier puts it forward for Tippeniuk. Greenfield interrupts. Clears it forward. Finds Cliven's Michael. Gerard clears it back towards the middle. Finds Tippeniuk. Tippeniuk puts it forward towards the corner. Finds Hayden Colleen. Colleen is going to look to cross it, but not before the Greenfield defense gets in there. Clears the ball out of the way. It'll be a Pioneer corner kick. Now running on. Courtesy time from the referee. And the kick will not happen. That is the game. Pioneer comes away with a 5-0 win over Greenfield. Pioneer continuing their no-loss season. Came into this with an 8-0-2 record. Walking away, with a 7-0-2 record. Coming out of it, 8-0-2 record. Wish the best of luck to the Greenfield team for the rest of the season. And as mentioned, Friday evening, homecoming night. Definitely want to come here and check that out live, but we'll be bringing that broadcast to you at 4 p.m. Pioneer will be hosting Sci-Tech, and then the girls varsity playing against Renaissance School immediately after that at 6 p.m. Definitely want to check those out. And that is all for us here at the Pioneer Valley Regional High School soccer field. My name is Tyler Warbo, and we will see you next time.